Horoscope for April 20th, 2021. Like this video and write a comment before watching. It helps to create a new video every day. Aries. There is certainly a thrust toward more stability, routine, and comfort in your solar chart, dear Aries. However, the moon moves into your creative solar 5th house for a couple of days, encouraging you to share, take a creative risk, or enjoy something different. There can be some tension as you adjust and orient yourself. If something's bothering you mentally, consider some form of physical release or activity to deal with stress. Once handled, you get in a fine position for reasonable assessments and judgments. You can be on fire with work, money, or health matters. You seem to gravitate toward the right things, whether you're making a purchase or choosing an approach. There's more joy in moderation. Transits now show you the value of pacing yourself. Someone may notice your work ethic and appreciate you for it. Taurus. There has been a recent thrust of independence and focus on personal plans in your life, dear Taurus. However, the moon heads into your home and family sector, and a good part of you wants to settle back in just as you were revving up. The day's underlying intensity is pleasant in spots. Your confidence is realistic, and others appreciate you for your strength of character and reliability. A relationship, role, or creative project grounds you, and it feels great. You might gravitate towards people and situations that feed your sense of direction, meaning, and purpose. While you want to feel rooted and secure at this point in the lunar month, you won't necessarily be content unless you accomplish something productive. So aim to find a nice balance. Gemini. Your imagination can be working overtime in the first half of the day. Dear Gemini, you could get worked up about a problem, likely regarding a secret or private matter. But it's better to avoid decisions based on the moment's emotions. Perceptions can be askew temporarily. Taking action on a problem can be very healing now. You're in great shape for activities that help you organize around the home. Work on goals towards inner peace, and find your center. A cooperative agreement may form today. Feeling content with what you have invites good judgment and patience, which in turn seems to lead to success. Cancer. There has been a thrust toward light, social, and experimental activities in your life, dear Cancer. However, the moon moves into your steady solar 2nd house for a couple of days, and the need to slow down can overcome you now. It's possible that you are frustrated by what someone says, or you seek the comfort of predictability. Even so, you might decide to commit to staying in touch with someone special. Narrowing your focus temporarily can help you center yourself. Your attention turns to your practical affairs, money, or work. While your needs and wants may seem a bit larger than life now, you get a stronger understanding of your current position, which leads to clarifying your next steps. Pacing yourself makes sense. Leo. The moon moves into your sign for a couple of days, dear Leo, and you can feel as if you're awakening on an emotional level. Still, there has been a recent thrust toward your more worldly goals or responsibilities, and you can feel a little disoriented until you figure out a way to manage all your needs today. The motivation to do something about areas of trouble and to solve problems is strong today. Others appreciate your efforts and dedication to a project or your work today. You're in a good place to take the lead and get things done. You might find more meaning and purpose in what you're doing, and your performance peaks as a result. Most importantly, you have a stronger sense of fulfillment once you arrive at a comfortable pace today. Virgo. The moon moves into your privacy sector for a couple of days. Dear Virgo, there has been a recent thrust to get out of your shell and do your life a little differently. As such, this transit might initially seem to take the wind out of your sails. You may not be able to get much done due to indecision, worry, or emotion as the day advances. However, you come into your own, finding ways to take action without overthinking things. Someone's loyalty or commitment can touch you, and you might get a stronger sense that the future is yours. Life seems a little more purposeful, particularly if you have someone to work with or an absorbing project in which to dedicate your energy. Still, you can benefit from activities that revolve around getting rest, time for reflection or deep thought. research and investigation, and volunteer work. Libra. While there has been a thrust toward more introspective, reflective, or absorbing activities, dear Libra, the moon moves into your social sector today. This moon transit encourages you to lighten up, diversify, and experiment. Emotions and fears can overrule logic and reality temporarily. So take a step back before making big decisions. Fortunately, good energy is with you for giving meaning to a past relationship or lingering feelings for someone. There can be a nice feeling derived from understanding yourself and your inner workings or motivations. As you look within yourself, you can feel quite comfortable about your feelings and connections. The need for non-competitive outlets for self-expression is undeniable today. The less that's expected of you, the more naturally you contribute, share, and connect with others. Scorpio. Early today, watch for blowing a situation out of proportion. Dear Scorpio, transits tend to skew our perceptions to the point that we see things through our insecurities. The moon's move to your sector of reputation and responsibility can jar you just a little, just as you are shifting into a social frame of mind. However, as the day advances, you get into the right groove. There can be some appreciation for your commitment and dedication, or a shared activity with a common goal can be in focus and satisfying. You gravitate toward people or pursuits that leave you feeling connected, committed, and useful. There can be a happy focus on stability or faithfulness in love and friendship. You are highly visible today, whether you've chosen to be or not, and you want to feel proud of your performance. Sagittarius. You could feel some conflict between playing it safe and taking a small risk, which may leave you on the fence early today. Dear Sagittarius, your head may be in work mode, but your heart is somewhere else. There is a recent thrust towards special attention to your work, chores, routines, and tasks. However, the moon heads into your spirit sector for a couple of days, encouraging a break from the usual. Emphasis should be on diplomacy, as it's too easy to offend others. Although you might not feel smooth enough to pull that off perfectly just for now, once you get into the groove, you're likely to gain a stronger sense of purpose derived from your work, the help you give others, and your responsibilities. If things are feeling dull or pointless, you'll seek ways to find more satisfaction, perhaps bringing a special unique touch to what you do. Capricorn. Early today, watch for communicating impulsively or defensively. Dear Capricorn, it's all too easy to feel a little off until you adjust to today's shifts. There has been a real thrust toward a more playful approach to your life, but the moon heads into your intimate, profound solar 8th house for a couple of days. Enjoy the passion of the moment. Explore your feelings, but watch for too quick reactions and focus on understanding your own conflicting needs. Still, you're courageous when it comes to finding the source of a problem and dealing with it. Once you stabilize and adjust, you might thoroughly enjoy efforts to bring a plan or idea down to earth. There's some pleasure in attention to details with money, business, and creative projects. Pastimes and joys that have something to teach you seem to be a real draw. Are you put more effort into the practical side of your hobbies and relationships? A significant memory or personal revelation can motivate you. Aquarius. You might find yourself making accommodations or compromises more than you normally would today. Dear Aquarius, the moon moves into your partnership sector for a couple of days, and interactions can be very revealing today of what's going on beneath the surface of things. While you're experiencing a stronger desire to be with someone special, but part of you would prefer to stay quiet and pensive or keep to yourself. Once resolved, you'll find it rewarding to invest some extra energy and attention into your comfort, home, security, and safety. The care and maintenance of something you love can be in focus and quite pleasurable. You can feel pleasantly ambitious. You might choose to work on ways to improve intimacy in a relationship or strategies to manage money. Pisces. Just when you're beginning cycles that excite your brain and stimulate your desire for personal pursuits. Dear Pisces, the moon heads into your work and health sector. This moon transit only lasts a couple of days, but it encourages you to pay more attention to chores, routines, health, and work matters. As you attempt to adjust and integrate these clashing desires, you might feel some restlessness or discontent. Aim to tone things down and channel excess energy into something productive or physical. A partnership can benefit and strengthen with conversation, definition, or words of commitment. You could seal a deal or arrive at a helpful conclusion about a relationship. You tend to go out of your way to support or help others, and pacing yourself feels mature and good for you.